What's up, guys, and welcome back to Dealer Sim. It is a brand new day to get that money, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing today, man. We are embarking on a pretty crazy journey today. You guys can see it just turned 7 a.m., and we are going on a bit of a shopping spree to start things off. So what's up, Jamie? How you doing this morning, brother? I'm going to need some medicine. I'm looking for some of that Viagra. I'm going to need at least 30 grams of it, but I'm going to say let's buy a little bit extra. So we're going to go ahead and purchase that. We're also going to need a little bit of lab equipment. By a little bit, I mean a lot. So we're going to buy a large dryer. We're going to look for a second mill. I'm going to say let's add a couple more of these containers. Let's also add another lab mixer, and we're going to need 2 flasks here. So 2 of these. We want 1 container, 1 mixer, 1 mill. Or actually, we want the 3 containers, I think. Looks good. We aren't going to need the crystallizer today, so I've got a recipe for some crystal that we're going to be making. I think the crystallizer is just kind of like a more accurate version of the dryer, but it calls for the dryer, so I don't want to mess the recipe up. I want to do it exactly like we're told. We're going to follow it like a good boy. So, yeah, I think from the pharmacy, that's all we need there. $1,500 investment going into our business here, into a new product, and we are going to send that to our small warehouse. Looks good to me. So that Amazon Prime delivery is going to be there any moment, but we're not quite done yet. We are going to go ahead and hop the border real quick. And we've got to go to the gas station to get a couple other mixes. If you guys can't tell, we are going to be making our own crystal today. And we'll see how this goes, man. The name of it, at least online, I don't know if this is like a real name in real life or anything, but it's Crystal Palace. It's crystal mixed with salt, Viagra, Fent, acetone. You like put it in flasks, you dry it up. It's gonna be crazy. I'm excited for it. So here we go. What up, Amy? Haven't seen you in a bit. I'm trying to buy something. All right, so I'm gonna need some of that salt. I'm gonna grab a couple of these, and then I'm going to grab, I guess we'll grab a couple acetone bottles. I'll buy a couple more things of salt too. I guess we can always have as much as possible on hand. That looks good to me. Let's go ahead and accept it. $96 spent at the gas station. All right. The one thing I am a little bit worried about is if this cop is gonna be upset that we've got acetone on us here. I mean, technically it's a chemical that you can use for other reasons, but it's man, it's definitely scary stuff. Definitely very highly combustible. You see news stories all the time about meth labs going up in flames and exploding and stuff. So I really hope that doesn't happen to us today, but I guess there's no guarantee. Go ahead and flip our switch on, and we're going to get to work, dude. So we're looking pretty organized so far. All of our actual product is off on the sides, and then we've got our containers and our mixer here. I think we can make this look a little bit better, though, so give me a sec. Now, don't tell me that this doesn't look better, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, my goodness. So we've got all of our pure stuff over here. We've got all of our mixes right here, our Fent, acetone, salt, and Viagra. And then we've got all of what our final mixes are going to be over on the right, along with our setup here. We've got our dryer. We've got our beakers and everything. Man, this, or not beakers, flasks, I guess is the correct term. Shout out to those of you guys who have been in chemistry, or maybe are right now. Anyway, let's get into this, man. Like, honestly, I'm a little bit worried. We should actually, here, hold on a second. Let's go ahead. Let's save this up. I've got a special save for us just in case things go wrong. Also, one thing I think we're going to do, at least for this episode, just to kind of focus on it, just to get a vibe for it, just to get a feel for it, we are going to go ahead and disable both of these, and we're going to enable crystal. Is going to be the only thing we're going to do, but we're going to charge crazy prices. What about like 35 bucks? Maybe too high. Little too high. Okay, what about 25 bucks? Still a little too high. All right, 20 bucks. Maybe 22? No, not gonna work. 21? Still don't really like that. All right, we're gonna say 20 bucks a G, so we're not gonna be making a ton of money here. However, we may be making some lifelong customers, so I guess we'll see what happens. Might be able to find our way into some new locations, get some new dealers, stuff like that. Whenever you disable old stuff and enable new stuff, people hop around. It works out. eventually when we go back to selling that Vallejo and stuff, we're just gonna have more people on our plate. So that's all we've got to worry about. So we've got that. Now we're gonna get to mixing. Hold up, we gotta go back to the store. I was looking at the recipe and I realized that we missed sugar. I didn't realize sugar was in it too. So we've got a little bit of sugar, a little bit of spice, a little bit of everything nice. This is gonna be a crazy concoction. As it turns out, I don't think we're gonna need both mixers. So I believe the recipe was calling for use of one of the smaller mixers. We've got the big boy though. It can hold up to 300 grams. So we're solid here. So we're gonna start off with our main ingredient, the good old methamphetamine, crystal meth. All right, so we're gonna throw this in the coffee mills, and we're gonna start milling this content up. So obviously this is kind of in its hard rock-like crystal form, and we want to get that into a powder, so we're going to be able to mix it with everything else. So you guys can see this is going pretty quickly. We could actually kind of skip ahead on time a little bit, and now we're going to move everything that we got out of those into the big old pot. Sugar is going to be the next addition, so we're going to add 40 grams of sugar into the mill. Let's go ahead and get that stuff crack-a-lackin', looking pretty good. We've also got to get 18 grams of Fent, so we're going to add 10 and then another 8 from a second package here. Good old 18 grams. Want to make sure your, ratios are correct here. Looks like our sugar's done, so we're going to go ahead and move that over. And then next up, we're going to have our Happy Blue pills. So we're going to be looking for 30 grams of this. We're going to throw this in a mill and go ahead and mill that up, looking pretty good. After that, it's 10 grams of salt. So let's grab our salt here. This stuff is already, kind of set up. We're all good to go. It's already milled up. It's already in a powder form, so we can add it straight in there. And then we can take our Viagra on over. Looks good. Let's go ahead and apply the mix. So we've got crystal, Fent, sugar, salt, and Viagra. Sounds like a party. Your boy is truly, what was this called? Crystal Palace. Your boy is truly feeling like Rachel Ray right now, bro. Your boy is a young Martha Stewart, Chef Curry with the pot, boy. Look at that flick of that wrist, baby. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so while that's working, we're gonna grab our acetone, which is kind of the secret sauce, and we are gonna move this into our flasks here. So we want only 1 gram of this stuff. Wow, we got 200 gram bottles. These are gonna last us a long time. So we're doing just 1 gram in each of these flasks, and then once this mix is done, we're gonna split it right down the middle, throw it in each flask, and dissolve it. So we've got 292.6 grams of Crystal Palace in this thing. Now, the thing is, as you guys know, mixes have to be exact if you want to be able to sell them together and put them in the same container and stuff like that. So I believe we want to split this right down the middle. So that would be 146 grams each. Move this over to our flask. We're gonna look at 146 grams. We're gonna take the other 146 grams and we're gonna add it over here. And then I think we want to just apply the mix. So this again is gonna be called Crystal Palace. So basically we're dissolving our solids into the acetone, and then we're going to throw all of that into the dryer because the dryer is going to burn off the acetone. You don't actually want to ingest the acetone. That would be very, very bad for you. We're trying to look out for our customers. We want to make sure they're in good, happy health. We just want them to be able to get the drugs in their system as easily as possible, and using the acetone turns it into a crystal form, I guess. I have no clue. I'm not a scientist. I really don't know, but we're gonna follow the recipe. Got a couple seconds left to finish. Now what we're gonna do is we are gonna move this into the dryer. We're gonna move this one into the dryer as well, and we are gonna go ahead and start drying. The dryer is now working in progress. I can hear the police outside of our humble abode here. Don't worry, we're just, we're using our Easy Bake Oven, making some cookies, bro. There's nothing to see here. So this should be interesting. I'm excited to find out if this actually ended up working. Obviously, it's kind of 2 batches at the same time, and I'm hoping we're gonna be able to get them to be the same quality, the same type that you can kind of mix together and stuff like that. I don't know, it's gonna be interesting. So it looks like the lab dryer is done. We've got 292 grams of dried Crystal Palace in here, and we are gonna go ahead and move this straight into our little packages over here. So we're gonna call it Crystal Palace. We're gonna move this over here. We're gonna Call it Crystal Palace again. Make it blue. And let me test something here. So let's package up 1G from the second one. We're going to package up 1G from the first one. If we place both of these down and then try to move them into a third one, this is where it's truly going to tell if the product was good. We are. So even though they were made in 2 separate flasks, they're going to be able to mix together and it's all technically the same stuff. Now, obviously, we aren't going to be able to do that across the board. Like, we can't do that again. Every set of 2 is going to match. They most likely aren't going to match the other ones, but we'll take it, dude. That is pretty exciting. I'm not going to lie. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do this again. See if we can do it from memory. So we're gonna add the crystal there. We're gonna add the crystal there, and we're gonna mill both of those up. After that, we need to add 40 G's of sugar. We need 18 G's of Fint. We're gonna be able to do right now. So that's 10. That's 2, and then we're gonna need another 6. So we're gonna add 6 here. Looking pretty good so far. These are just about done, so we're gonna move this in here. We're gonna move this in here. We need to get 40 G's of sugar, right? So let me grab our sugar. 40 of it right there. I really hope 40's right. Will you guys let me check? I think, yeah, it's 40 G's of sugar. Okay, we got it. It took 2 boxes of Viagra. We're gonna have to mix those up. So let's go ahead and move this into the other mill. Look at this, bro. We are working so quick. We're using both mills at the same dang time. All right, so we're gonna add that in there. After that, there was 10 G's of salt. Yep, 10 G's of salt. I want to be sure. I don't want to mess all this up. So we're gonna apply this mix, looking pretty good. After that, we're gonna grab our acetone. We're gonna throw 1G of acetone in each flask, just to get a little crystallization going in there, looking pretty good. And then once this is done, we're gonna split it down the middle, throw it in each, throw it in the dryer, and voila! We've got some fresh chocolate chip cookies. Bro, the dryer takes so long, man. I'm kind of tempted to try the crystallizer. Like I said, the recipe calls for a dryer, but I think the crystallizer is more accurate and it might be a little bit quicker. I'm not sure, but it looks like we are gonna have a complete product here. So now we're gonna be able to move this stuff over. 150 G's of that Crystal Palace in there. 142 G's of the same stuff behind it. We're gonna grab 7 from the first one. We're gonna grab 7 from the second one. That's gonna put us at 14. This is gonna put us at 21. Shoot, we can't even carry all this stuff. This is crazy. All right, we've got cops outside. I'm gonna go ahead and say we're gonna make our first run to these guys. I'm hoping this is gonna work. I'm hoping that if we give them better, higher quality, more addictive stuff, that it might increase our reputation with them faster. We've been working with them for a while, and it just, I mean, our rep hasn't been going up. Where's the drop-off point? They've got a drop point over on the other side now? Dude, what the heck? They've never had us drop it over here. Well, this is gonna cause a bit of a stink for us, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure we can, yeah, we could get it over right here. Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so we're just, oh. there were cops right there. Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. They're stopped. Why did they stop? Why did they stop? Why, oh, are you? Go. Where's the drop off? Is it this thing? They want it in this? Where do they want it? They want it in the tires? No, they want it over here. Why is there a door right there? They want it in this car? Oh my God, what is happening right now? What? Why is there a door in the middle of the street? This is what we're supposed to deliver it to. I hate to tell you, fam, but that's just not gonna happen. Well, we just find ourselves in a predicament here, huh? I mean, I don't think there's any way we can contact him. The only option it gives you is to ask for a meeting, and obviously we haven't dropped anything off, so they're not gonna give us a meeting. We're just gonna have to miss this delivery. I guess it's gonna hurt our reputation with them a little bit, but there's nothing we could do, dude. Sometimes it just gets like that. So I guess the next best step is gonna be to deliver some of this new stuff. So looks like Schmicka wants that new stuff, that Crystal Palace. Got some people still looking for Coke, so we may end up dropping that off. I don't want to keep them too, out of the loop. I wanna keep our addicts working with it. So we've got another 4 there. We've got 3 there. Oh my gosh, dude, this is gonna be crazy. Oops, that's Colombian. We're looking for anything that's looking for that Crystal Palace, and we're gonna go make some big time deliveries. Now, from what I understand, this stuff is extremely addictive, ridiculously addictive. Like, people that aren't addicted yet are gonna get addicted like that. So I'm hoping that holds true. I'm hoping we made it right. I'm hoping everything works out. Looks like Lindsay wants 20. My goodness, dude, this is crazy. Oh, hey, officers, I don't have you know, over 50 G's. Okay. All right, I'll stop. I'll stop looking at you. I'm sorry, man. Get out of here, please. We've got a lot to go drop off here, fellas, and there are no risks that we want to be taking. We're going to let those guys mosey on by, and we are going to go on about our business. Here we go, man. No free product today, bro. Maybe at some point. Actually, you know what? This let's since he's so close, we can go back. I'm gonna give him a little 2G pack. We'll see if we can just get an instant hook right off the bat, man. I don't know how long it takes for them to you know, end up using it, but we were close enough. It was worth the wait. How you doing, girl? Marie? What are you up to? You want 2 G's of that Crystal Palace? That's what I'm talking about. Next up, we've got a lot over towards Midtown, so we're gonna head that way. Go drop some of these packages off. We got somebody in here. Yes, sir. How you doing, my man? Matthews, looking for 3 G's of that new. You enjoy that, brother. I mean, I hope this stuff works. I feel like we followed the you know, the recipe to a T. I feel like we did a pretty good job. I'm feeling pretty confident in it. So only time's gonna tell, but I definitely feel better about this than I did our last mix with Fint in the last episode. So we've got 2 going there. We've got another one, Schmicka. Man, that is a heck of a name. We always see her too. She's usually pretty loyal to us. Honestly, she's not an addict though, so we'll see if this stuff is gonna make her one. Oh, she wants 3. All right, I got you, girl. Don't you worry about that. Looks like we've got Trish up here, James Yo Mama up here, Gwendolyn down here, and then everything else is gonna be on the other side. So I'm gonna go make these runs real quick, and I'll see you guys on the south side, baby. Bing, bang, boom. There it is, baby. All right, made all of our deliveries, and we officially have this stuff on the street, man. We got started early this morning, right at the crack of curfew, and it's currently 6:30, bro. That is crazy. We spent a lot of time on this, but I'm hoping it's gonna be worth it, man. I guess, I mean, we should probably... I'm gonna go back across. We're gonna try to grab a little bit more, and we're gonna move some of this stuff over to the south side just so we have a little stash on this side to be able to give to people. I'll probably try to do some runs throughout the night and stuff, but really I'm excited to see what happens. You know, this is the thing is when I was looking at this guide and I was looking at the recipe and stuff, this is one of the most toxic substances in the game, but it's also one of the most addictive, and it's just one of the most crazy ones because you're, you know, busting it down, liquefying it, drying it up, cracking it up, you know, turning it into that blue ice like from Breaking Bad or something. So it's kind of an exciting thing. Definitely one of the more exciting mixes, and I want to see if it works as well as it's supposed to. There's another one called Superman. It's a totally different mix. It's not made with anything we used here, and that's supposed to be the most addictive mix in the game. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. But let's see how good old Crystal Palace works for now. All right, so after, oh, hello, officers. How are you doing? Have a good evening. I've got 29 minutes to be out here. Don't look at me that way. But after a long day of running dope all over the place, wow, there was a second set of officers right behind them, man. That was crazy. I think we could kind of take a load off. Let's drop our bag, or I guess not drop our cash, drop our bag. There we go. That makes more sense. And we're feeling pretty good, man. So we got 100 G's of the Crystal Palace over on the other side. This evening, as orders come in, we're going to be able to basically throw stuff in our pockets, jump across through the sewers, kind of drop it off, that sort of thing. Just kind of keep spreading the love and the you know, poshness that is Crystal Palace, bro. Think of palace. Think of lavishness and luster and just incredible quality. That's what we're known for. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. We haven't had anything come in yet. You guys know it's all about time in this game, man. You got to give it time. Looks like we've got people in Deadtown and Downtown wanting Coke. East Town is wanting Crystal, and they're already hooked, so that's good. Old Town is over on the other side, and then Crystal. All right, so I'm gonna do Crystal. I'm gonna do Crystal, and I think we should have enough Coke. Let's just go give them some Coke. I think it's gonna be normal, straight up pure Coke, but that's fine. We aren't selling Vallejo at the moment, so they're just gonna have to make do. All right, so Coke, we need 4 and 4. Then we're gonna need a 2 and a 3 of that new Palace. And we're gonna go drop these off. Actually, we should wait. We should wait a few minutes. We can wait until it's nighttime, so that way we kind of reduce our heat level instead of increase it. Your boy's on the run. Y'all ain't gonna catch me. Y'all ain't gonna catch me, baby. No chance. No chance. Got somebody over here in the cemetery. We're gonna drop this one off first. Bad Asia's gonna be up next. What's up, Rafal? How you doing, bro? Looking for that crystal. Oh, hey, Bella. Welcome to the episode. She just hopped right in here. I haven't seen her this morning. Okay. Hello. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. What do you think about Crystal Palace? Do you like this new mix? Do you think it's gonna sell well? Do you think the people are gonna like it? So we've got that, then we've got Basilia down here, and then Johnny Doritos down there. Woo. All right. Getting kind of deep into the city, but it's always worth the risk. All right, guys, so we're gonna make a little run for it here. You guys can see it's 4:31 on Saturday. Hopefully the clubs aren't closed, but we're gonna go try to talk to the nightclub. Now, obviously, we are involved with the Yakuza or an ex-Yakuza family member over there in Bad Asia, but I believe there's a second gang in this game, and we haven't checked them out. We always walk by this building, but you can only go in at night. So I wanted to come and see what's up. We're going to talk to this bodyguard. Get out of here, kid. VIPs only. Well, what is this place? None of your business. All right. Interesting. I know for a fact this is going to be some sort of a second gang or something. I'm not sure how we get involved. Judging by the Koenigsegg out front here, we definitely want to be involved. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know. I would imagine our Vallejo would do pretty well in there. That's a pretty popular one among the nighttime party club goer type. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I mean, things have been going well. We haven't been caught. Knock on wood. We haven't had any issues. We've just been making runs. Did a couple runs even over to the south side and dropped some stuff off, and you guys can see our heat level is down. So the night's going well. We still haven't had any addictions yet, but I think it takes a little bit of time. I don't think it happens instantly. So really it might take a day or two to see what happens. The interesting part is we haven't had any of the GLHF or anything like that, anything with Fint. We haven't had addictions from, like from our last episode. I'm not sure why. That's kind of odd. Here you go, Sir Charlie. How you doing? Good morning, brother. It's the next morning, guys, and we are gonna make a 33G drop to one of our dealers. So that's gonna wrap up all of our current orders and objectives and everything, apart from, of course, the very sad situation that we have that involves trying to deliver stuff to a door. This situation right here, I'm still not exactly sure where this door leads or if it's even, obviously it's not supposed to here. This is a bit of a glitch, bit of a bug. But yeah, I feel like that was a pretty productive day. Definitely kind of got used to some new lab equipment, got a new mix going. It's kind of interesting. I guess this series is going to have to be kind of like, we do something cool, and then you gotta wait till the next episode to find out if it worked. Like everything, obviously, it's gonna take some extra time, so we can't really completely shut down everything else that we're doing and wait to see what happens. We've kind of planted the seed here, and I guess we'll see if it ends up catching people. I'm gonna be honest, I was expecting it to work quicker. Maybe it's kind of a slow burn where it's gonna take a while for it to kind of dig its claws into people, but it's just gonna take some time to find out. We aren't gonna stop the rest of our business to wait and see what happens, so I guess we'll find out in tomorrow's episode. In the meantime, we are going to be making a new mix in tomorrow's episode as well. We're going to get that out in the street. I feel like usually when we have two mixes rolling at once, that's usually the best case scenario. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already. Peace out.